my.
What's happening, everybody? This is the after show. We're just gonna briefly just go over some things, or not even go over some things. We didn't get to talk about the for Billboard.
Yeah,
it ain't everybody's time. But, for Billboard's purposes.
Yeah, it's Billboard top 50 greatest groups of all time. All right, so
is it in a particular order?
Yeah.
So this is the order that they're saying. So I mean, because if it's just like you in the 50, you in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That might be different than just saying this is number one, this is number two.
Oh no,
this is the ranking order.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, right on. All right, stand on it then.
Yeah.
Stand on it.
So I'm gonna do it backwards. All right. So, we have at 50 MOP.
Yeah. Okay.
49 Black Star. 48 City Girls. 47 Ray Shrimmer. 46 Yin Yang Twins. 45 Pete Rock and CL Smooth. 44 Crisscross. 43 Kid and Play. 42 Heavy D and the Boys. 41 Little Brother.
Little Brother.
Mm-hmm. Little Brother. I can't name one Little Brother.
Yeah, I mean, look,
I just heard them not too long ago.
They were dope. They were dope. But yeah, I'd have to see the album. I can vaguely remember what the album cover looked like, but it was just that one that I could remember. So, and even with that, it's like you have to really do some jogging to get me to get back in that train of thought. Like, I don't even remember that. How'd they make the list?
Billboard.
Who's on the anyway? Who's on that board of Billboard?
That's a great question.
To say,
I need to see pictures.
Yeah, I need to know what your qualifications are to even make this damn list. You know what I'm saying? Right. How many people's on that? That's what I need to know. I need to know some of these things before I can validate any of this stuff.
It was a couple of Jewish names, and then it was a couple of names because they had money.
You know what? Honestly, right. Honestly, I think it would be a great. You hear it here first. I think it would be a great idea when they put these type of lists together to record the whole time and put out a documentary of just them discussing who made what and where.
Yeah. Like they do the actors round table where Damson just revealed that he prayed to the devil and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if they had something like that for the people who are having these or making and creating these lists, I want to know how much deliberation was put into it. Was it just like an email that went out and it was like, hey, we're gonna go down in the AI and from this what we got. Just pick who should be number one.
Right. Or even going back to square one, who are they picking to be a part of the round table discussion? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And what are their qualifications? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I know we like to say things about, others being a part of this conversation, but just because you're Black, that doesn't mean that you should be a part of the conversation, too. You need to be Black and be engulfed in the culture. You know what I mean? You need to have some type of
You can't be a Candace on top of that.
right.
Going there and be like, yeah, I'm going to do the Billboard award. Nigga, should have did that. Ain't no telling what a bit.
Yeah. I don't think MOP would have made the list if it was
Candace. I don't think MOP.
Nah. But, yeah. So that's 50 to 41. There are arguments that can be made with why a couple of these names are even on the list.
Yeah.
Who let these in?
Yeah.
Why would you ever have City Girls over MOP?
Yeah, I don't agree with where MOP is on the list.
Yeah.
I definitely believe they should be on the list, but I don't agree with where they rate them. I do, however, agree with City Girls being on the list. I don't sit up and listen to Right. I don't sit up and listen to City Girls. They got like 2 songs that are probably in my phone. But I'm not going to ignore the fact that they have a big impact on the culture currently. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, give him 50. You know,
That's it.
Ray Shermer, I love Ray Shermer. Like, so
I think they could have been higher up.
yeah, because they're dope, and they did come with a unique sound.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like you can't negate that.
Mm-hmm.
And then who didn't like No Flex Zone, No
Mm-hmm.
Flex Zone, and No Type? Who didn't like that? And who wasn't out here doing the mannequin challenge? You know, so their impact is there.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else have any like Chris Cross should have been higher up. Kid and Play should have been higher up.
We're gonna talk about them Chris Cross. All right, Chris Cross over. Now you say Kid and Play. Chris Cross should have been
higher up. Their impact, especially Kid and Play. I mean, especially both of them, to be honest. But like, Kid and Play has a huge impact on the culture to this day.
I would put Kid and Play in the top 30s.
Yeah, because I mean, it's more than just music for me.
Yeah, I'd put them in the top 30. I would.
Yeah.
They would at least been in my 32nd.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. But yeah, Chris Cross.
I don't know if I could have placed them higher though.
I definitely could have placed them higher. They was a culture phenomenon.
They were.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you putting it, because it's Billboard, so you got to think, you know, if you put in perspective, Ray Trimmer sold way more than Chris Cross, so, and they were under him. Yeah. Yeah, they sold way more.
I would think so. Yeah.
They sold way more. And they're still under Chris Cross, so I think they're right where they're at. They're right where they need to be. Because, I mean, you just think about the impact.
Chris Cross had a huge impact.
They did, and so did Ray Trimmer. I think Ray Trimmer's impact was a little bit.
I don't think theirs was bigger than Chris Cross though. Chris Cross had people wearing their clothes backwards. I was one of those people.
Adults, grown adults.
So it's true, but Ray Trimmer had old people doing the fucking mannequin challenge like this, trying to hold a glass of wine.
That is true.
It's like the fuck.
But standing still or trying to is way different than wearing your clothes backwards.
It's still a statement.
But I think the bigger statement is that Chris Cross had people wearing their clothes.
And they rank higher than Ray Trimmer. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I don't have a problem with Ray Trimmer being in the last 10. I have a problem with Chris Cross being in the last 10. So I would have put them higher. But I wouldn't have put them too high, maybe in the last 20. Because
Whoa!
What were y'all
They're good with it.
They're fine where they at. What are you talking about? You said
I would, but I know
20.
I would put them in the bottom 20.
Like I said, bottom 20.
I would.
So you saying P Rock and CL Smooth?
I mean,
like
for me,
oh my God.
For me, I would put them in the bottom 20.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And then they had crossover success. You trying to tell me that Pete Rock and CL Smooth's crossover success was bigger than Chris Cross? And the only reason why I put Chris Cross in the bottom 20 is because they didn't write their own.
I get it.
I mean, and they were at different eras, you know what I'm saying? So the appeal or the ability for appeal wasn't the same. Whereas, you know, Pete Rock and CL Smooth wasn't necessarily going for commercial success as much as Chris Cross was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So their aims were different. So, but based off that, I guess Chris Cross would be higher. But in my opinion, I wouldn't have Pete Rock and CL Smooth that high. Now I would have him on the list because I think Pete Rock was like he was the producer, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he was killing the game, you know what I'm saying, for decades, just off beats alone, just off production alone, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, with CL Smooth and what he was doing lyrically, I thought that was a good combination. They just didn't have that commercial success that a lot of the, you know, other people who are on the list kind of had, you know, like Chris Cross.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see, it's like, they'd be like, I don't know, like 48, 47, 48, something like that. You know, that's me. You rock and CL Smooth, you know what I'm saying?
get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, and sometimes the best crossover success is when you're not trying to, when it just catches. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I like you said, like Chris Cross was when I was a kid. So I mean, Pete Rock and Taylor Swift was before my era.
It's definitely before.
But I remember their '90s success. They did have success.
Yeah, when you thought about lyricism, like you definitely went to see those.
Now real high was just so fly. A young lovable type of guy.
Right, and everything is in the back with a little slack because it's side out.
What?
Yeah. So, all right. So the next 10 is 40 is Onyx, 39 Slum Village, 38 Big Timers, 37 8 Ball MJG, 36 Hieroglyphics, 35 Farside, 34 Grand Nubian, 33 Goody Mob, 32 Two Live Crew, 31 Boogie Down Productions.
I put BDP a lot higher. That's me though. But yeah, I would put them a whole lot higher. Maybe right outside of that top 10 for me, possibly.
And I would do that with Goody Mob and Two Live Crew.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would put Goody Mob in my head. Definitely, it's right. It's right.
Yeah. So
they're breaking. Yeah, they're breaking right in. From 10 to 20, they're in there.
Yeah.
And they're in there.
Yeah. Same with Two Live Crew.
Mm-hmm.
Two Live Crew is above. And so if I made Goody Mob 15, Two Live Crew would be probably. If I'm doing it for me, Two Live Crew would probably be 13. Just because Two Live Crew paved the way for everybody. A lot of them South niggas.
Like Luke went to court on behalf of the hip hop community.
Yeah.
You cannot put that in the ranking that they did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just low key disrespectful, to be honest. But yeah. And then we were talking about A-Ball, MJG, and the Big Timers earlier. They are on the list. And what do y'all think about where they put them on the list?
Yeah, I put A-Ball and MJG. You said 37?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I put them right there. Because I
put them in the 30s.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
The Big Timers,
I probably would have put a little bit lower. That's just me though.
Big Timers is cool where they at.
I think Big Timers is cool.
I put them in like 39.
So you just moved down one.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Because then the Onyx, Big Timers.
Onyx
was 40, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the Onyx, then Big Timers, then Pete Rock and CL Smooth, and then whoever we just said, I forget who's at 37 right now. Would be like
A-Ball. Yeah, I would put A-Ball, MJG, and Big Timers. A-Ball, MJG, I probably put higher. Big Timers, I'm not mad at where they're at. Because I mean, Manny Fresh did have some lyrics though. Manny Fresh had some funny lyrics.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
And then, but baby,
children and babies, dogs and cats.
But baby used to lose me because all he talked about was money.
Fucking somebody in the ass.
Wait.
Yeah, we not gonna act like them ain't been baby's lyrics.
But we're gonna ignore the fact that those are baby's lyrics, and we're gonna continue on with the conversation.
It sounds so unfortunate. See.
Yeah, I'm not mad at where they're at.
No.
Yes.
They got dope ass songs. Don't get me twisted.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Big Timers was dope.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta think they was pushing it in a point in their life where they was like them the old niggas off the label, and they was pushing.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So so the next 10. 30 is Clips, 29 Gangstar, 28 Ghetto Boys, 27 DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, 26 EPMD, 25 Hot Boys, 24 The Diplomats, 23 Sugar Hill Gang, 22 The Lox, 21 Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That bone placement got you feeling some kind of way.
That whole bone placement got
Let's
you
talk about
fucked
it.
up.
Let's talk about it.
They really got me fucked up with the bone placement. Like 21.
21.
Yeah.
20 fucking one.
21.
Name somebody in the top 20 who ain't better than that. I'm just
Okay. Who ain't better?
yeah.
Wu-Tang.
No!
Yo, goofy.
Yeah, you was a goofy. Yeah, I'm gonna say, don't do that. You just mad. Stop being mad. Stop being motherfucking mad. Ain't no fucking way. I knew you was gonna go for somebody
I
else.
ain't done.
Did
Migos.
okay, no, I'll give you that.
Whoa.
Not
What?
Nature, Beastie Boys.
I will give you
Cypress
Migos.
Hill,
I will give you
Mafia,
Migos.
G-Unit.
I'll give you Migos and I'll give you 3-6 Mafia. Them was the only two.
Yeah.
But I already trumped you outside of this thing on 3-6 Mafia and Bone. So I mean, I'm just giving you the benefit of the doubt on camera.
G-Unit is not better. Cypress Hill is not better. Beastie Boys is not better. Naughty by Nature is not better.
What?
Beastie Boys and Naughty by Nature are supremely better.
Yeah. Naughty by Nature had lyrics.
Fuck out of here with that.
No, Stretch had lyrics.
Hold on. Vinny had lyrics. What you talking
Benny
about?
was cool. He ain't making top 20 cool. They rolled on Tretch's back. Don't play.
And you saying that Bone Thugs and Harmony should be above Naughty by Nature.
Yes.
What number is Naughty by Nature? 19?
No, Naughty by Nature is 15.
Respectfully.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I would give her that. I would switch them two out.
I would not.
I would
Come
switch.
on.
I would put Bone in it. I would put Bone in my 10 and 20. I would put Bone in there.
Yeah.
But come on. You're trying to tell me.
But I'm not saying.
You're trying to tell me that.
You're not saying they're not trumping Beastie Boys. They're not trumping, for me. They're not trumping Beastie Boys at all.
Jesus, they in your top 5?
Of course they're in my top 5.
Yeah, they number 1 with a bullet.
Okay, I'm not even gonna front. We ain't even up there yet. We'll get up there to that conversation.
Yeah.
Your top 5 impactful?
I would definitely put them in my top 5. I mean, personally, for my life, the way they impacted my life, of course, they would be number 1 for me. But I'm not gonna argue with nobody for not making them number 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because of what they mean to me is why they would be number 1.
Okay.
But what they mean to me is obviously different than
that's
a lot of
anecdotal.
people. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
But
at least you have enough wherewithal to understand that that's your position, not necessarily what everybody's position should be.
Yeah, but I feel like the general census should make them top 5.
Ain't nobody throwing them in the top 10, baby.
Nigga, no.
Not even top 10.
Slow down. Some niggas will put Sugar Hill Gang above them.
Sugar Hill should be in the 40s if you ask me.
You said Sugar Hill is what?
Sugar Hill Gang should be in the 40s if you ask me. My opinion.
So, and I say that too, but I say some people would put them above Bone Thugs.
They would.
Some people would because I mean they pretty much ushered in rap to the masses.
Yeah, they did, and then they lied to people for doing it. It is real lyricists that they're still living in the slums of motherfucking New York because of the Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah.
You know, it's you know, shout out to Grandmaster Cash. This is a OG with real ass lyrics and still write his lyrics in a notebook like old school shit and still will bust your ass at the age he's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he should have been riding. He should have been living high off the hog, off off of rappers alike.
Yeah.
So that's why I put them. Like I get the impact that they made, but I still put them in the bottom 40.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay, this is from, I believe it's from Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. If you say anything about that teabag shit, nigga, I'm standing on it.
No, somebody said Gravedigger. Their name was Gravedigger 690. They said T Grizzly on the couch. How you get him on the podcast?
Oh, you got jokes, my nigga.
They also said good shit. So.
Hey, hey, listen, that was fire, bro. That was
funny.
That was really fire.
All right, so besides the bone conversation, what about this other bullshit they got in this?
What, Molly?
It's a lot of bullshit on here.
Let's go. What was it? 20 through 19, right?
No. It's 30 through 21.
30 through 21.
I'll do it again. 30 is Clips, 29 Gangstar, 28 Ghetto Boys, 27 DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, 26 EPMD, 25 Hot Boys, 24 The Diplomats, 23 Sugar Hill Gang, 22 The Locks, 21 Bone Thugs and Harmony. Ghetto Boys should be higher, Gangstar should be higher, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince should be higher.
I'm not even gonna lie. Top 20, I where I would put a Gang Stars and I would give them a little bit, but not too much. They'd still be in my top 20 to 30.
I would put Will Smith and Jeff as like right, maybe at somewhere between 25 and 20. And EPMD though, I would put lower. I'd put them honestly in the 30s. If they yeah, I put them in the 30s. Because I mean, we talking about top. You know, I mean they was good at kind of bouncing off each other though. You know,
Yeah,
I will give them that.
Still Business was nice.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
For me, Hot Boys would be higher.
Hot Boys definitely would be higher.
Yeah.
The Diplomats would be lower.
Much
Diplomats wouldn't even be on
top.
Right.
And shout out to Cameron and Freaky Zeke and Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Jules, shout out to you niggas because you niggas is great. But y'all y'all not a group. And the only reason why I say that is because the Versus showed that y'all not a group.
Man, Versus y'all.
No, Versus showed that they got issues that they have not resolved yet. Because they was not a collective unit.
Because they, like you said earlier,
They're not a group.
They're not a
Not
group.
really a group.
But we had this conversation.
Yeah, but even them niggas, they know they was into a collective. These niggas still ain't in a collective to this day. You still got that. If 50 paid them niggas, all them niggas that jump in line, except Gang. But Gang came late, so they don't even count.
Yeah. Gang.
He's trying to rhyme like whoever you rhyme with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, will we even?
Yeah.
I don't know, because like the G Unit situation is a little unique because I wouldn't even consider the game as being G Unit as a group. G Unit as a label, yes.
Yeah.
But G Unit as a group, no.
I hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't on any G Unit albums.
Right.
Unlike on the cover.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So,
he was like Master Killer for Wu-Tang Clan or some shit.
Yeah.
Like you the 10th one, but you Wu-Tang nigga, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
We over here doing these solo albums though. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, but he did put out an album though.
But yeah.
But we'll get to the Wu-Tang. Why are you sitting there talking about woo?
Let's go.
Last
All right.
Go ahead.
What about Clips? Are y'all okay with Clips being 30?
I'm cool with the clips. Man. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm cool with the clips. Man.
I'll probably move them down like 10 full spaces. I ain't gonna lie. They was at 20.
They're at 30.
I
would put them
30.
down.
Yeah,
that's what I said. I'll leave them
move
there.
it down like all the way down to 40. Yeah,
I would put them down. Like I get grinding transcendent.
They could be like 36 right after A-Ball and MJG. They'd be right there, 36.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely wouldn't put Clips above him, but A-Ball and JG. I definitely wouldn't.
Right. But they'd be like right there next to each other.
I wouldn't mind them being next to each other, but A-Ball and MJG would have to be before.
So A-Ball and MJG 36, Clips at 37.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that.
Yeah. All right. So.
Like, did they have these sort of deliberations? You know what I'm saying? When they was making this shit. I told you. Then they just sent out an email. Was like, pick your top.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey man, they just say, hey man,
whatever order
you a bunch of them, just do
send this out.
Right.
Roll the dice, nigga.
At 4:55. Whoever gets it in by 5, that's what we're going with.
That's it.
Right. And then like did they listen to all of their bodies of work or just like the radio hits?
Like. And that's
You
what
know
I'm saying.
what I'm saying?
A lot
Or
of
do
people
you even
didn't
know
have
the
radio
lyrics? Have
hits.
you even heard of them, period? Did you have to go look them up when we threw out names? Like I want to see that. You know what I mean? It would be a great like 2-3 part documentary because it has to be a whole lot of footage.
Yeah.
You know, so but
how come they don't have well, no, go ahead. I'll wait till we get to this. Let's say some goofy ass groups.
All right. The next 10 is 20 UGK, 19 G Unit, 18 36 Mafia, 17 Cypress Hill, 16 Beastie Boys, 15 Naughty by Nature, 14 Fugees, 13 Mobb Deep, 12 Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, and 11 Migos.
Yeah, I'd have Migos like down in the 30s.
Yeah.
They'd be down for me. High 30s, like 31, 32. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would put them in.
They were there.
Okay, so let's just keep it a stack. We know why they got Migos where they're at. However, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like Migos. Same thing that I was saying about the City Girls. They ushered in a wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were very impactful to
absolutely.
the culture.
You're right.
So I would not have put them at 11. I would have put them in top 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Yeah, top 30.
Well, no, you were saying like 30 something.
Well, okay. All right, just below that. Just outside of 31, 32.
32.
You know what's strong 32, man?
Mama.
But this is the killer part about it because people kill me by not acknowledging the fact that Migos was pretty much birthed by Bone. So why the fuck are they above Bone?
Yeah, exactly. Well, because sometimes the seed does better than the tree. The seed
And then
came from.
if we're talking about stuff being ushered in, let's not negate the fact that Bone ushered in a whole new wave of stuff. Not only just the fast rapping, but the melodies and the singing and all that. Like before then, people was like playing around with shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people like to duplicate the fast rapping, but they can't duplicate their style as a whole because it was very unique.
Yeah,
you know
because they had the melody with it.
Right.
So I give you that.
Right. And like especially with the 3-6 versus Bone conversation, because like, a lot of people like to mimic 3-6 Mafia. So they like to give them more of an impact. But let's not negate the fact that a lot of people,
the highest form of flattery.
Yeah, but a lot of people do try to mimic Bone, but they can't completely mimic them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't know. It's some niggas that can mimic Wish. It shows some niggas that can mimic.
Wish be singing too though.
He do. If it's some niggas that can sing and rap a little fast too. Some niggas that can do that.
But Wish be having some shit though. Like I'm not gonna let you do that.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying
sometimes Wish is the best one on the song.
Niggas.
Sometimes Wish is the best one
okay,
on the song.
Cool. And you know what? Sometimes Quavo is the best person on the song. That don't mean he's the best person in the group.
Is Quavo the best person?
He's not.
I never gave it to Quavo. Even before, rest in peace to Takeoff.
But
anybody that anybody that I had a conversation with.
He's the person. He's the go-to. He's the but he's not the best out of the group, and that's no downplay to Quavo. But I'm just saying
that's what they call him.
Yeah.
But anybody that I've ever had a conversation with, rest in peace to Takeoff, but it was way before when he was alive and well.
Everybody said Takeoff was the best lyricist.
I was arguing with people down on the internet about how Takeoff was the best one. So Yeah.
Yeah, as far as lyricist wise, he was the best, and because he
used to shoot off like a gun.
Yeah, he was always popping off, and like his ad libs made better sense.
Yeah. Right. When you think about Hotel Lobby, he's having a whole conversation.
Yeah, his ad libs make way better sense to in a conversation. I mean, in a rap verse.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I would put them top 30. I wouldn't have put them at 11. But again, we all know why they put them at 11.
32.
Right around there, man. Jesus age, man. 33.
Slide on down a little bit. Right down there. You in there a little bit.
All right, who else we got?
The top 10. So we have 10, The Roots, 9, De La Soul, 8, Salt and Pepper, 7, Eric B. and Rakim, 6, Public Enemy, 5, Run DMC, 4, A Tribe Called Quest, 3, NWA, 2, Wu-Tang, 1, Outkast. Y'all trying to tell me NWA is better than Wu-Tang? I mean, not better than Wu-Tang?
I was like, no.
NWA is not better than Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are foundationally, yeah.
Yeah, and they brought in a whole new wave. They brought in a whole new era of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? No.
Okay.
No, I think Public Enemy is a little bit too high.
I also think
it's
that.
a little bit, because I think Boogie Down Production
I would have if we gonna switch up, I would switch them.
I would switch them to switch Boogie Down with Public Enemy.
And definitely, man.
Yeah, I would definitely.
So you would put Boogie Down in as number 6?
Yeah, if we're gonna do some switching, I would definitely do Boogie Down Production and put Public Enemy where Boogie Down Productions is. Salt and Pepper, I would definitely not be in my top 10.
It wouldn't be in the top 10.
But we know why Salt and Pepper's in the top 10.
Because they're the first successful female rap group. Yeah, what?
There's no females in the top 10 period.
Yeah, but if you gonna do it because of foundational purposes,
they got City. I said so what? They got so what? They got City Girl. Everybody can't be. There's not a whole lot of female rap groups out there.
It's not.
Besides them two, fucking JJ Fad and Stetson Sonic.
And I was about to say, what is it? What the fuck is that called? Supersonic.
Yeah.
Supersonic.
Yeah, whoever them
JJ Fad, and then
no, that's another one. Bonnie and Tina, The Boom. They had that song, The Boom. Like I'm saying, like what other female? See what I'm saying? Like I don't like. I think it was like
the bitches that saying "Shorty Swing One Way."
Yeah, them chicks. I was thinking of them. Like
that was a group.
Yeah, that was a group.
Yeah.
I thought it was just 2 people.
That's a group.
No, I didn't think it was a group. I thought it was like one featuring the other.
No, they're a whole group.
Right. Oh, I didn't know it was a group. And that's what was killing me about this too, because they had duos on here.
Who else they gonna
and I'm
put?
like,
I would have put if we're gonna do it like that. I would have. For me, if we're gonna put a female group, a hip hop group in the top 10. For me. Instead of Salt and Pepper, again, this is just my opinion. For me, I mean, because you got Outkast on there, Outkast goes in so many genres of music. You in that realm, you would have to go Floetry.
Who?
Floetry.
Oh,
I wouldn't consider them.
I would've.
They neo-soul.
Yeah,
but you got a rapper and a singer, just like an Outkast.
They got 2 singers.
Yeah, but if you go into a record store,
they got 2 singers.
Where are they?
In the neo-soul section.
They're not in the rap.
All day.
Yeah.
I would have rather had that argument than Salt and Pepper is never going to be in my top 10. And I downplaying Salt and Pepper.
Salt and Pepper had some shit, and then they were very, very impactful to the culture.
I'm not downplaying them, but they wouldn't be in my top 10.
Especially in the 90s. Like, they had that song, Let's Talk About Sex. They had None of Your Business. They had What a Man. They had... and then in the 80s, they had Push It.
Yeah, and all that shit means they could have been in your top 10s. Not your top 10.
I don't know, because they were saying some shit.
Yeah, they
on that Very Necessary album, they were saying some shit.
They were.
Yeah. So I don't know if I can necessarily agree with that. I'm not mad at them for putting them in the top 10, but if they were to have put them in the top 20, it would have been a lot of people pissed off that would no women in the top 10.
Oh, I get it. I would have put them in the from 1 to 20. They would have been in there.
Yeah.
17, 18 maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna put them down here, then Bones gonna be 2.
Oh, there's no way can Bone be fucking 2. Let it the fuck go, my nigga. We get it. That's your favorite group. Leave them alone.
How about no?
All right. But I don't agree with NWA being under Wu-Tang. And let's just put this out there. I am a Wu-Tang fan. I am a Wu-Tang fan. Even though because we're talking about Bone for the most part. And then we're talking about NWA. Like and then just listening to people, like I know a lot of people that wasn't really fucking with Wu-Tang like that. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't fucking with Wu-Tang like that, but their impact is still undeniable.
And I definitely understand.
And it has
impact.
a much further spreading reach than Bone, and they're much more commercial than Bone.
And yes,
I don't agree with them being
You're not
more
about to have
commercial.
no damn.
Oh my God!
You're not about to have busy, lazy, or any busy or lazy doing fucking Serta commercials like you got fucking Raekwon.
They did a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. It was a whole campaign. You can do that.
Listen.
Boneless.
Listen.
Come on. See what I'm saying?
They would eat. ODB went on MTV News in a limo and got
his food
stamps.
Yes,
Iconic.
Fuck are we talking about here? The fuck are we talking about, man? Nigga,
did do that.
God,
But
please.
But
let's not negate the fact that Wishbone had everybody missing their Uncle Charles.
I get that.
Food stamps and on top of that, we're gonna talk about public assistance. What was first of the month about? Mic drop. Let's go.
No, it's
Let's
not.
go.
So you're basically telling me ODB crawled so Bone Thugs can walk. That's what the fuck you just said.
I think first of the month happened before he went to go get his food.
No, it didn't.
I pull it up.
First of the month came out after.
I think first of the month came out in 95. East 99 Eternal came out in 95. So I'm assuming that first of the month dropped in 95.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm about to look it
so
up right
when
now.
did ODB go get his food stamps?
I'm about to look up first of the month.
Man. Oh, wow.
Let's see.
1995 is when it came out. Okay,
Yeah.
ODB go. I now somebody look up ODB go get food stamps.
March 1995.
Okay, so let's look at when first of the month dropped.
I thought you just looked that up.
No, he looked up
1995.
no, I'm talking about the single because the single came out before the album. So we gotta go to the wiki for first of the month. Here you go.
Come on, pull it up. Come on, pull it up.
It came out in August. Okay.
Yeah.
So when did the album come out? Because the album came out.
So again, you trying to say Bones should be where compared to Wu-Tang?
Wait, the album came out before. Okay. Sure.
Come on, Wu-Tang for the kids.
Wu-Tang for the kids. Sure. I'm not negating the fact that
Wu-Tang Clan forever. We don't die. We just multiply forever and ever and never and never and never and never and never and never. Wu-Tang. See, where you gonna
Wu-Tang, nigga.
where you gonna get that?
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, man.
You gonna get that from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Ain't nobody saying that in the
nobody jumping
boardroom.
in.
Nobody saying that in the Wu-Tang, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna have the
No, what they're
moment.
saying is, it's 1999, my nigga.
Well, until a comedian makes a hit show and puts that on there.
Yeah,
I don't believe
it's
it.
not popular.
Oh my god.
It's not popular.
Everybody, so you mean to tell me you don't know what that means? That somebody was watching the room and said, "It's 1999, my nigga."
I'm saying
I know what
I
I'm saying.
do,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
but you get. I mean, you ask any other person, they probably don't, but they know Wu-Tang.
Oh god. I okay, sure. But
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to you. With no
but we're
trivia.
not gonna
We
act like
cocaine
people don't
straight
know.
up,
Like you
let
ain't
it
gotta be no
be.
hip hop
Rock with a
head
rock and
to
shout
know
and
what
that
East
shit.
1999 my niggas like what they talking about.
Nah, you just got to be a fan of Bone.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be a fan of Wu-Tang to know Wu-Tang.
You don't have to be a fan of Bone to know East 1999.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
don't.
do.
That was a single.
You still have to be a fan.
In that
Fuck
case,
out of here.
man, all you gotta say is method. People gonna say man.
You can.
That's a
I mean,
person.
You can
That's
go.
not
You
true.
can
No,
in the middle
but
of the
no,
crowd.
no,
You
no.
can say
But that
METHOD.
That lets you know how much you know about Wu-Tang.
I know that was a song.
That's
I
their
know.
first single.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. So,
I am aware.
I'm just saying. So if you put,
I used to sing it.
if you see what I'm saying,
That's what I'm saying. Like it ain't like I wasn't a fan. I got a Wu-Tang shirt just like everybody else. I was a fan. I was legit.
right on.
I
You
just
should know
like
that their
Bone
place,
more.
their place where they need to be.
And I know that everybody was missing their Uncle Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how people like. There's a lot of people that I used to talk to because like it was quite a few of us that was like diehards in school.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a friend that's a diehard Wu-Tang fan. And there was a lot of people that used to be like, I don't fuck with Wu-Tang talking to her. Not to piss her off, but just saying like they don't fuck with East Coast like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? In the same breath, they used to tell me how they don't fuck with Biggie. And the best song he had was Notorious Thugs. And that was because of Bone. I heard that so many damn times.
That was the best song.
It's kind of hot though.
It was hot. That was a bop. That was the best song.
But a lot of people didn't fuck with East Coast, especially back then, especially when you had to pick a side. That was back then when you had to pick a side.
That's true.
It's
That's
like-
really true. That's very true.
So, yeah. A lot of people was not fucking with East Coast.
But I'm
here.
just saying, man, cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money.
I agree.
Dollar bills.
I agree. I was one of those people that like listening to Wu-Tang. Now I was sometimes by myself, but nonetheless, I am a Wu-Tang fan.
Just saying, you know.
But yeah. So, anybody else in the top 10? I feel like
Anybody
people, yeah, like we already said, we all pretty much agree about Public Enemy not being in the top 10. What about the Roots? Would y'all keep them in the top 10?
I will keep them in the top 10.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I don't think that they get the props
They
that
don't.
they should.
They don't
Yeah.
get is.
Because they're very unique.
Yep.
You know. What about the number one spot? Outkast.
All day.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. They not only did they have a impact when they first came out, as far as just being from the South, they really, you know what I'm saying, put a battery in Atlanta's back.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So like you gotta respect Outkast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It like, and they kept giving you powerhouse after powerhouse. Like every album, like critically acclaimed or whatever you want to say about it, every album it is a definite smash off of.
Yeah.
A couple
I can't
of
name a bad one.
You can't name, yeah, you know. Even when they came out with this, with the speaker box and Love Below, you found hits off of every fucking thing.
That's true.
2 parts. You found at least 5 hits off of every one.
Mm-hmm.
Love Below just happened to be fucking amazing because it was something that nobody expected.
Man, that's some shit that you can.
But you're not nobody. I always tell people
7 songs.
Yeah, I always tell people you're doing yourself a great disservice if you don't listen to speaker box.
Yeah.
I can't not listen to speaker box.
But that's because you are an Outkast fan, so you know Big Boy's lyrics and you respect his lyrics.
Yeah. And you know what grinds my gears about Outkast, not with them, but with the reception of them, is how much they don't put respect on Big Boy. Yeah. Big Boy is the fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
but it's just
like, I get how Andre 3000 is like an anomaly and he just sticks out like a sore thumb and he's amazing. I get all of that, but let's not negate the fact that
who the fuck Big Boy actually is. To this day, all you little young niggas in this motherfucker, y'all say talking Big Boy shit. Young Blood's the one home that shit. And the little light skinned nigga that home that shit is because he's from the Attic crew. And then when that nigga was saying talking Big Boy shit, he was like really living through Big Boy. So when he had those, where you got those lyrics from, he got that shit from Big Boy. Like he was watching mannerisms of Big Boy. And that's why he said that shit, talking Big Boy shit. And now you little niggas down here be like, I be talking Big Boy shit. Y'all don't even know where it fucking came from.
Right. Yeah, but
shout out to Young Bloods, Attic Crew affiliates.
Yeah.
I could have put them in my 40s.
I couldn't think of a better person to be number one, to be honest. Yeah. Like I'm not even gonna fake and shake. Like, Outkast is number one. Period. Full stop. Yeah.
No doubt. I mean, yeah, that Equimini album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude.
It's him and I, Equimini.
Man.
The Idle Wild album was amazing.
Yeah.
Just the movie.
Listen.
And they're both good actors. That's what makes it so bad. They're both good actors.
Don't make me make a phone call to Rooster. He'll shoot
you. You know what? Yeah.
No, that was good.
I'll
put it in my. What groups would you include that weren't on the list? Like what about Quo?
Quo?
Yeah. Quo was this these little bald rappers. One was black, one was Chinese.
Oh, I remember. Nah, fuck no. Them niggas did not gonna be on there. Hell no.
Right.
Oh, hell no. What the fuck was the name of that album? Oh, shit.
Status Quo, I think.
Yeah, it was the Status Quo, man.
What about fucking
TRU?
Fooshnickens.
Fooshnickens.
I've never heard of such.
What? Oh man.
Who I do wish they would have put on there was the Lost Boys. I wish the Lost Boys would have been.
Lost Boys
was before a lot of niggas really understood what anthems was. They used to make anthems. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen. They did anthems, and then Renee will forever be a classic.
Oh man, you brought it back. Yeah.
A ghetto love is a love that we live by. Every day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce on my ghetto princess. Every day give it up for my shorty. Hey man, listen, that is one of those. That is one of my that's one of my 5 impactful songs.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's awesome. I mean TRU. I would have put TRU on the list.
I mean, you could put TRU on that list.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been mad if they was 50.
Y'all tripping. Y'all.
What? Come on.
And Big
You
Timers
cannot
is
have
on
Big
the
Timers,
list.
Hot Boys, and not
Right.
have TRU on there.
Right. I honestly would have put TRU before Big Timers.
And why not fucking?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No,
They
I
had
wouldn't.
better lyrics.
I wouldn't.
They had better lyrics.
Who? TRU?
They had better
See,
lyrics.
Murder did.
No Limit Soldiers.
Silk did. Keep it
We're
all
gonna
good.
We're gonna not do that. You know, we do this every time.
Come
We
on.
do this
You
every
trying to tell me
time.
keep it all good? Keep it all good.
Silk was decent, but
Keep it all
Come on,
good.
man. I'ma
Living
keep
like
it a
a
thing.
gangster.
It ain't a nigga that I grew up with can ever tell you that I said that Silk was dope. I've never liked Silk the Shocker. And not downplaying Silk the Shocker. Shout out to Silk the Shocker because
he was some
nigga, you know what I'm
started the
saying?
offbeat rappers.
Exactly. You started a movement.
Of offbeat rappers.
You started that
Now
movement.
we
So I gotta give you that. I just never was I never was a fan.
He had to walk so Blueface could fly.
Yeah, I never was a fan. I just never was a fan. And then, and the thing was because I knew he started off with this offbeat shit, and then I watched as he got older and he progressed, and the people that people signing, he started more and more trying to sound like everybody else, and that's what threw me off about Silk. When Mystical came in there, Silk really tried to change up, and I was like, damn, don't do that. Just be loud. Offbeat fucking Silk because it would have worked because it always worked with you. That's the one thing I will say is always worked with Silk.
Yeah.
So you did not have to try to be like somebody else. And I ain't saying he tried to be like Mystical like that, but he definitely stole his cadence. He tried to, basically.
He kind of like mimicked
Yeah.
whoever he was on the beat with.
And he, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that.
Yeah. Right. It's like they laid down their track first and then he wrote his.
Move on.
Yeah.
And move my way.
But
To this day, I've said this on this podcast. I just can't believe how you can get off beat with these bars, and I've said this on the podcast before. Let me know where I'm going. How the fuck can you get off beat on? It was a group of us. It's a group of 5. Now 3 dead, 1 in jail, and it seems like right now I'm the only one alive. Like, how did you manage to get off beat on that?
He wrote it.
Remember Dante? It was a group of us. This is a group of 5. Now 3 dead, 1 in the jail, and now it seems right now I'm the only one alive. Like, how did you fuck that up?
he didn't.
That's how it's supposed to go.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
So Glenn says Silk from 96 to 98 was cold.
Nigga,
He was.
you like pussy from 96 to 98. So let's stop. Let's stop.
Oh.
Right. You know, bitch, I'm a killer for real. There's no joke strapped with the fofo. Ain't no chases. I went solo. 1, 2, 3. You know, Silka G. Come on. I say this every time we have this discussion.
You do. And I look at you and I look at you the same way. Like, yeah, I wasn't feeling none of that, cuz. Wasn't feeling none of that. Maybe I would have to be, you know, some things have to be a vibe. So, you know what I'm saying? I just wasn't in that vibe. And then I really wasn't, and shout out to No Limit, because, you know, that they ran through, especially this town. But I really wasn't a superior No Limit fan like that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, it was, I fucked with the Ice Cream Man tough.
Everybody did.
You know, I fuck with, you know what I'm saying?
Not like that.
I fuck with that shit tough. I fuck with Mystical. Everybody knew I fuck with Mystical.
Yeah.
I fucked with TRU because I fucked with C Murder heavy. I thought, but I really never liked Mr. Servon. It was just certain things that I just didn't rock with from that. Like P was cool for Ice Cream Man, but I could never really I didn't really fuck with Master P until Ghetto Dope came out, and then that's when I was like, oh, okay, whoever's writing for this nigga is cold. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the only thing. But then Cash Money rushed in, and and it was a little nigga that was my age that was rapping and cuss it, well, not cuss it, and to they let him cuss, like certain songs like "Fuck the World."
Yeah.
But like it was a dude my age that was actually famous and rapping street shit for niggas that grew up in the streets, and I was just full impact in that. You know what I'm saying? I took that over everything, and I wasn't checking for that shit. I went to Southeast, so niggas was No Limit fan. It's a dude named Clarence I went to school with. That nigga was from New Orleans, and motherfuckers used to think he was a shit because he was from New Orleans because of fucking No Limit records. Real shit. Shout out to that nigga Clee, because Clee used to rap too. Clee wouldn't have bad either. Shout out to that nigga Clee, man. Wherever you at, nigga, you know me. But real shit. But that just wasn't my thing. It was once I heard BG's True Story, and then I started really listening to the Hot Boy shit and Soldier Rags, and then I was like, that little nigga is what, 14? I was in there. I was in there like, okay, cool. Whatever this nigga's on, I'm on.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. But I think my favorite one was Fiend.
Fiend was hard.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Fiend was definitely my top. Mac the Assassin was definitely in my top too.
Yeah. But I would have put TRU on the list. I'm sorry. I would have. Who else?
D12.
I would not put them on the
list. No. St. Lunatic should have definitely been on the list.
Yeah. They ushered it away. Yeah. They definitely ushered it away. And the killer part about all of the Lunatics as a whole is how they really not trying to put respect on their name for the Air Force One situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, yes, people was wearing Air Force Ones, but it wasn't like as big as it was until Air Force Ones dropped. You know what I'm saying? But they try to give that to A$AP Rocky, and it's like, wait.
But they increased the sales. I remember before Air Force Ones came. The song came out. Air Force Ones was going for fucking $60.
Mm-hmm. Now they go for
they jumped up to 120 after that song got good.
Lord, okay. Glenn replied to you, and he said, "In '96, pussy was hairy, still fired."
In '96, Bone Thugs and Harmony was hairy as fuck and still fired. It doesn't mean they're doing anything now. What
have to do with y'all conversation?
I'm just saying they had hair too. They had hair too, and they was fired. Guess what? What are they doing in 2023? They getting mad at motherfuckers on stage and calling people ugly motherfuckers. I wish a hairy bitch pussy would call me an ugly motherfucker. I get my sister to jump that bitch.
Time out, because we're not gonna act like Busy wasn't wrong. Or was wrong. We're not gonna act like he was wrong for calling them some ugly motherfuckers, because they are ugly motherfuckers.
Hey, listen.
R.I.P. against the boo.
Suck my dick.
Yeah, and you're not gonna invite nobody to your crotch and not think that some fight is supposed
that is a fact. I mean,
so
I'm not trying to play devil's advocate. Ain't nobody gonna tell you no shit like
that. So yeah, definitely wouldn't have put 3 6 Mafia where they were. But I do get the impact of 3 6. I would have put them in the top 30, not top 20.
Oscar.
That's why they got the top 30. No, they got the Oscar.
They won the Oscar. They won that. They won.
They got no Grammy, but they got the Oscar.
It's hard out here for a pimp. It ain't over, nigga. They should have been top fucking 12 for that. Now I'm just playing. I'm fucking with you. They should have been number 8 for that. They won an Oscar.
They won an Oscar.
Leaders of the New School.
Leaders of the New School? Mm-hmm. It's not on the list.
Yeah. No. I just threw them on.
Where would you have ranked them?
They'd have been like in the bottom, probably like in the mid 40s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? but they would have been on there.
Besides Scenario, what is a song?
Shit, I don't know. I just know Charlie Brown was cold as fuck. I can't remember all that shit back then. I ain't gonna lie.
I love the truth, man. I love the truth.
I probably would have put DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, if not top 10, top 15. Because for them to have gotten the first hip hop Grammy,
okay, yeah,
and for them to have took a stance and stood on the right side of history with the protest and not attended the Grammy ceremony, is huge.
Okay.
You know, and on top of that, we're talking about impact as a whole. Fresh Prince is like, you know, the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about it, impact as a whole, like how we talked about Kid and Play impact as a whole with House Party. You know what I'm saying? So we have to look at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, that was a huge, still is huge deal. You know, so for them to be where they're ranked is disrespectful, in my opinion.
27? Ain't too bad.
Yeah.
Was it 27? I think they should have been top 15.
I'd move them up to like 25.
Oh shit. You ain't giving up nothing for real.
I'm just saying that puts them like right in the middle of things. You know what I'm saying? So but I would say some of the other groups I'd keep above them.
Okay, so we've talked so much.
Higher.
Yeah.
A lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we've talked so much about where I would have put Bone. Where would y'all have put Bone?
Right? I mean, shit.
Bone's cool. What they did?
21.
21.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, are you just pulling my leg right now?
Bone is cool where they had me. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't put them no higher than 15, like I said, because whoever it was at 15, we could switch with them. But I wouldn't put them no higher than that.
Naughty by Nature.
Yeah, see, yeah. I give them higher than Naughty by Nature. So,
I'm saying they cool in the top 20.
That alone
they're not in the
feel
top
like
20.
Whoever made this list is from the East Coast or the East Coast leaning because they got Naughty by Nature ahead of Bone. So that makes it feel like this is an East Coast leaning grouping of people whoever made this list.
Yeah.
No, 20 to 30, they top 20, they 21.
21 is not top 20.
Yeah, ain't right. Okay, so I give them 20 then. You ain't got to be in your top 20. Yeah. So one down.
You would have made them top 20.
I would have made them top 20. Like real life, they got to be in top 20. It's Bone. Like we're not gonna downplay Bone.
Yeah, I
like,
give it credit.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
I honestly wouldn't have Amigos at 11. I moved them hoes right on down in the 30s. Maybe the 30s.
Yeah, I would definitely have them on the list.
Yeah, they're impactful as hell.
Yeah, but again, we know why they put them where they at. So
Black Sheep.
Mm.
Who's a Black Sheep? What's a Black Sheep?
Dippity.
Oh my God!
Hold the cup, cause I got the plane out. Blast the plane out. Cross the plane out. Black Sheep get played like I saw they got a lane out. No, play talk. Party that play talk. Cause you can get to school later.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the list. These lists be giving me headaches. They really be pissing me off. Like, how the fuck? Like I said, I feel like this needs to be recorded when they're making these lists, and they need to put out like a 2-3 part docu-series.
What happened to that? They didn't have that one group on there. What was the one? What was that? Bum skibbity bum, huh? Food snake. No, that's Daz Effect. Daz Effect should have been on there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's like a weeping willow and a daffodil. I was a kid and tried to learn them lyrics.
Yeah, no.
I remember being young trying to learn them lyrics.
Yeah.
So they brought a new wave in.
Yeah.
I'm steaming. I go me. Why is
Everybody always picking on me?
They call me Putin Tay. Rinse my brain. He asked me again and not to
tell you the same.
I'm a picture of the stereo. Sick of my face. So what? No pork sausages, mom.
Please. Yeah, that was hard when I was a kid, man. Oh yeah.
There was another one that we said before the show. Oh shit. Oh. Junior Mafia.
Junior Mafia. We did forget about Mafia.
Glenn says Migos 39.
Nah, I'm not gonna give him 39. Damn.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I wouldn't argue it.
I'm with you on that.
I wouldn't put them at 39, but I
wouldn't be
mad
at
35.
If they was there, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue it, but I'm not gonna
put it in myself, but I wouldn't be mad if they was there.
35.
35. I don't know, because they really did have a huge impact on the culture. You know.
They did.
So I would probably do
35 worth.
I would probably do 30.
Brand Nubian.
That's on the list.
Are they on the list?
Brand Nubian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they were top 30 or top 40. Shit.
Cutthroat Committee.
Cutthroat Committee.
Slum Village.
Way up in Kansas City.
Slum Village?
Slum Village is 39.
Oh. Shit. Okay.
And Brand Nubian is 34.
Damn. Let me fuck up to 30.
I'm saying, like, Cutthroat Committee could have been on there hard.
Cutthroat Committee could have definitely been on there.
Soldiers at War.
I have no idea who that is.
Soldiers at War was this like wannabe No Limit group that came out of Chicago. All these niggas was like rocking these orange jumpsuits, look like they just got out of jail and shit. And it would just hit the streets in mobs because it was almost like the Nation of Islam, the way that they was trying to sell, Nation of Islam was trying to sell the Final Call of the Bean.
Yeah.
So they was out there on the streets like every day, just pushing on to buy my CD, buy my tape, buy my tape, buy my tape, buy my CD, buy my CD. And it's like the shit had like 20 songs that you never heard of on it. And every week these niggas was putting out a new album. Every fucking week, it was a gang of them. The only song that I can remember is a song called Joe, because we say, "What's up, Joe?" a lot. So it's like, "What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe?" Popular language, you should know. What's up, Joe? And like, that shit is ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this? So that's everybody. I was just naming
everybody. That one meme when they had that little dude who was like, "I want to kill my mom. I want to kill my dad. I want to kill my grandma." He was in front of a big producer. He was like, "Oh my God, that song is ass." He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I ain't never heard that.
I swear to God, this shit was so funny to me. Every time I sing that, I used to crack up, man. Because he was like, "Tell me what made you famous?" And the little dude recited like the song that made me famous. He was like, "Oh my God, that song is ass."
Right. So Glenn says Onyx. Onyx is on the list.
Onyx on the list.
They're number 40. And then he also says Philly's Most Wanted.
No.
The Dayton Family.
The Dayton Family.
I can see on there.
Yes.
Boom.
The Dayton Family. Yeah. What was the crew that MC Bree ran with?
Damn, MC Bree had a.
Oh shit. Digital Underground.
How
come they wasn't on the damn list?
Underground most definitely should have been on the list.
That's who should have been on the list.
Yes. Freaks of the Industry.
Underground.
Oh yeah, that must still get played at the skate.
That was at my damn wedding. That was my jam.
Sex Package was a really dope album.
Oh man, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Sex Package, $1 or $2. Just tell me a minute for you. This time.
What other group? The same song.
Yeah.
Do what you like.
Yeah.
I'm Shock G, the one who put the satin on your panties. This nigga's hard for that.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Shock G.
And Humpty Hump.
Yep, Humpty Hump. Oh my God.
Do
like,
the Humpty
I
Hump.
love Humpty Hump. However, I am traumatized by the song.
All right, stop what you're doing.
Because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to.
I'm
I
very
look funny.
traumatized by the song.
But you ain't making money, see, so whole world, I hope you ready for me. Now gather round, I'm the new fool in town.
Never sounds laid down
On the underground.
I eat up all the crackers that you got on yourself.
So
Just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with an umpty.
Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee.
And I be rappers in the top 10.
Please allow me to funk thee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just like Humpty Dumpty.
You gonna fall.
The stereo's for me. I like the brown. My life will be chunky. I'm spunky.
I like my oatmeal lumpy. Straight gangster, man.
Matt.
But sometimes I get ridiculous.
I eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Hey, yo, fat girl.
Come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. But that don't stop me from getting busy, I'm a freak.
I like the girls with the boom.
I once got busy in the Burger King bathroom.
I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in a girl's pants.
And I even got my own dance. Everybody!
Oh, do it, baby. Okay, so I'm traumatized because when I was in daycare, we used to sing this song. Don't judge my daycare.
I'm judging. I'm judging.
Where's my damn guy?
A little boy was singing a song, and on the Come Here Fat Girl, he came to me.
Oh, you should have punched him in his mouth.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
hard.
Oh, that's crazy, little dude.
That's hard.
You remember his name?
No, I don't.
See, I would remember his name
I
if he did me
remember
like
it.
that.
Get him right now.
Right. You mother. No. But yeah. Yes, I'm traumatized. But I still can enjoy the song. I just don't enjoy it at
How do you
that
have
part.
Digital Underground on the damn list?
That's
Billboard.
yeah.
That's wild.
And I'm like, and I want to know if there even was a conversation about Digital Underground. So that's the reason why they need to put out a documentary.
Yeah, I put them above Cypress Hill.
You definitely got to put him above Cypress Hill.
I ain't gonna lie. Cypress Hill was like 16 or some shit.
Yeah, Cypress Hill was higher than I ever would have ranked them.
Yeah.
Ever. And I get it. Like, I understand how big they were, but I never would have put them as high as they did. What was that group that did Jump Around?
Jump up and get down.
Talking about House of Pain.
House of Pain. House of Pain
list?
could not be on that list.
Not for affirmative action?
No. They didn't have enough.
Nah.
They didn't have enough.
And
then he changed, and then he went solo and became what, Whitey Ford?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know that happened to him.
And I mean, actually, I ain't gonna lie, I got that album. That album was decent.
Third base, which I had put them on the list.
No.
I don't know shit about them for real.
No, and what was the white MC on there? He was good, but he
thought he was better than what he was.
I was about to say he thought he was better. What was it? MC Search? MC Search was good, but MC Search was a way better businessman than he is a rapper.
I agree with that.
Fat Boys.
Yeah, the Fat Boys was not on the list.
Fat Boys.
And the
Fat Boys should have been on the list.
Yeah.
Fat Boys should have been on the list.
Fat Boys should have most definitely been on the list.
I don't know. Should they?
And they bundled them too. They had an album and a movie. They had an album and a movie.
Yep.
Get on down.
They made it cool for you to be a fat nigga and get pussy.
And do your beatboxing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I used to love Disorderlies when I was a baby.
I never saw it.
Oh my God. I used to love that shit so much, especially when they did the little pill thing. They put man, listen. Disorderlies was good. You gotta watch this on a stupid. Like if if I go home on a high, man, if I can find it, I'm gonna watch it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna watch it. Not only am I gonna watch it, when I say this, because you ain't seen it, so you don't know what I'm saying. You ain't gonna get it. But not only am I gonna watch it, but I'm gonna order Domino's pizza.
Oh man, part pizza all day.
I'm gonna order Domino's pizza and watch that shit. But you have to watch the movie to understand.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a cute movie, but yeah, they definitely should have been on the list too. Who is somebody that was just on the list?
Do or die.
I was waiting on you to say that.
Right.
Especially we went through 365 years and we went through Bone, and they talk about the fast shit, but you really gotta understand that like do or die to help bring that wave through.
Do or die.
So how, as a Chicagoan,
Uh-oh.
how big was Do or Die?
What do you mean? I mean, it was West Side, so they had ugly love in the street. Them and that singer dude was Danny Boy. Johnny Boy. Yeah, Johnny Boy. They was
Wait, Johnny Boy was with Death Row, right?
What was his
No,
name?
Danny Boy was with
Danny Boy was
with Death Row.
yeah, Danny
but
Boy.
Johnny P.
Johnny P.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Johnny.
And that
P.
nigga,
I had his album.
He got cracked out.
Me.
Cracked out. Yeah, he was cracked out.
Oh, no shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
can
It
tell.
was some videos of him, and he was still singing his
Yeah,
ass,
he was
singing his ass off. But he was out there. You could see it. His face was all sallow and shit. It was bad. It was real
Yeah,
bad.
I saw a video of him singing like Happy Birthday to somebody like several months before he passed, and you could tell that he been through some shit.
Mm.
But yeah, I had his album. His album was pretty good.
Everyone was fucking him up.
But yeah, but I remember Danny Boy was on Death Row, but he was from Chicago. But
Yeah, that was so yeah, they had ugly love in the streets. It was like, but they was more so a West Side group, so they fucked with the West Side. So West Side they had on lock, North Side they had on lock, South Side it was like certain pockets where it was popping.
yeah, because like we like them here, but I don't think we like embrace them like that.
We fuck
Not
with
after the first album.
We fuck with Do or Die tough, and you know what ended up changing is we found out Twisted was a solo artist.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Twisted was
Because
out for
Twisted
like 2
signed
or
on
3
Coke.
albums
Yeah.
before them niggas.
But we didn't know
But
that.
we didn't know.
We didn't. We
didn't
when
know.
we
We didn't know
heard
nothing until Pope
when
Pimp.
we heard we heard
So
Pope
y'all
Pimp.
thought they was probably biting off the bone when they actually out.
Yes,
It was
absolutely.
Yeah, see, I had to learn that. We didn't know that at first,
Yeah.
and so the thing was is like we thought it was Do or Die and Twisted, and then when we found out Twisted was a solo artist, we just jumped on it because Adrenaline Rush came out,
Yeah,
and it was
a
a rap for us.
Yeah. I still play it. When I'm motherfucker. Yeah.
Hey, when we found, we was like, oh, he a solo artist.
Yeah.
We forgot all about Do or Die.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like we fuck with them, but not like I feel like we were supposed to. And then the whole thing between them
KC
and
ain't
Bone.
pimping like he used to. You know what I'm saying? KC ain't pimping like he used to.
It ain't because we was all on Twitter, and you know what?
Y'all
We did come back to with that what's that shit? Do you want to ride with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we came up. We was rocking that shit. That shit was hard for us.
Yeah.
Do you wanna ride with me?
Yeah. But I think that was kind of where it ended.
That's where it ended with Do or Die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Crucial Conflict.
Now,
How big was
Crucial-
that?
Oh nah, they wasn't that big.
Okay.
Oh, they was big as fuck.
Now that song, that Hey shit,
Yeah.
they was big than a motherfucker. That shit was enormous. But they just didn't have much to follow it up with.
Yeah, I thought they second album.
As a matter of fact,
You
that's
did?
That's what them songs,
And I was pissed.
them soldiers at war niggas in Chicago, that's what they sound like.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was pissed, and this is why I was pissed about that second album. They got a diss song about Bone on it.
Yeah.
And they called them out by name.
They did.
I was almost about to sell that
Boom.
CD.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, Bone, niggas, kill us to the bone. I got that home address. Bitch, what? I was about to sell that
She's
bitch.
ready to ride. She's
I was
ready to
about to
ride.
sell that
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She was ready to
Damn.
ride.
Yeah.
Them Chicago niggas been wild as fuck. They called out them Cleveland niggas and didn't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah. And the only reason why I know as much as I do from that song because I kept playing it for everybody. Like, listen to this shit. Like,
I can't believe it.
Right.
We riding it down.
Let's go.
Who got a license? Who got a car? Let's go. Like,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But then they had Ghetto Queen on there. Ghetto Queen went hard. You heard mine? Ghetto Queen. Yeah. Kusa Conflict. Kelly and Rockland. Collab. That song went hard. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah, no.
So, but
no, Crucial didn't. They didn't get the. They couldn't follow up their shit like with the enormity of Hey. They didn't have anything that even got close to that level of success. So they couldn't.
What was the song that came out right after Hey? That one was big, but I can't think of it.
Shit, I just had it in my head.
Rodeo.
Yeah, rodeo.
Rodeo.
Down the rodeo. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, but that wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't it.
That was a bop though.
Nah,
Rodeo
that
was a
wasn't
bop.
it. That wasn't it.
I just think they were very gimmicky.
Yeah,
They were extremely gimmicky with the whole country shit, which I'm from Chicago. Like,
because the niggas from Mississippi.
It
2 or 3 of them niggas from Mississippi. Most when the Great Migration happened and all these people moved, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the people from Mississippi ended up in Chicago.
Yeah. I had to educate somebody on Twitter about that because it was about the housewives with Juicy Dora because she's from Chicago. And somebody was like, why she sound like she from the country?
Yeah. I've been told I sound like I'm from the country.
You know.
Like, shit. I didn't know I sound like I'm from the country. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you sound like you from out there. I'm like, I do? What?
In certain words.
Yeah.
In certain words that a Chicagoan say that sounds country.
They hate
but you get it
the fact that we say car instead of car.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's like, as soon as you hear that, you know, oh, you from Chicago. Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So, any final thoughts about the top 50 greatest groups of all time according to Billboard?
It was probably like 2 black people in that room that really wasn't black, and then the rest of them probably have big noses. I love you.
Not big noses, Lord.
Wow.
I seen what happened to Kanye, so I ain't gonna say what I want to say.
Wow.
You kind of argued with her earlier.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's the truth. They the ones running this game, man. We got to stop acting like it ain't what it is.
Yeah, I was just listening to.
It's not a negative thing, but it's what they're pushing. They're pushing the negativity. So I'm gonna call bullshit when I call bullshit because y'all don't really. It doesn't impact y'all lives.
Yeah.
Well, it does, but it does in a good way. You know, you're able to get, you know what I'm saying, take your kids to private school, and you're able to live the life that you want to live, and you're able to take your family away from all sorts of bullshit. But in order for you to do that, I have to rehash some things that cause trauma in my life to sell 1 million records. So we got to think about that.
Point. Yeah. Excellent point. 7.
What's up?
You have any?
I've been around, punk, but I still feel young. A few of my crew members like to pack guns. I'm high strung, but don't mistake me for a smile. Mistake me for I can't remember what he said. I murdered an entire rap chart with my freestyle. That's it. Don't mistake me when I smile. I murdered an entire rap chart with my freestyle. That was Guru on Fake MCs. That he was calling everybody out. Gangstar. I was like, damn, this shit kind of go hard. Fake MCs, they won't act hard. They always act hard. But won't walk the street without their bodyguard. I hate fake MCs.
He was a lyrical powerhouse.
He was.
Yeah, he put out that. I mean, the fact that he went out and put 3 albums out for that Jazzmatazz shit.
Do y'all remember when Guru was fucking? Well, I know you because you from Chicago. But you remember when Guru was fucking with Rich? I don't think they ever did a song together.
Rich who?
Rich Factor from here.
Oh, no, man.
I don't think they ever did a song together, but I remember Rich, a couple of niggas was in a couple of Guru's videos. I used to like early 2000 shit, like right when Fee Ray Rich was hard.
Oh, okay.
I was like, damn, them niggas be fucking with Gangstar? I said, oh, them niggas is big, they fucking with it. In my mind, because I was an East Coast listener, so when I seen them niggas in the video, Big Boy LeVar, Rick, I was like, oh shit, these niggas, you know what I'm saying, is about to blow the fuck up. Right. In my mind, that's what I was thinking.
Right. All that shit.
Yeah. I was like, man, I was going to 7 heavens clearing shit like, nigga, this shit about to blow.
Right. Oh, that used to be my shit.
Man,
that was the place to go for anything local or underground.
Yeah.
That was the place to go. Now you just go there for Freaky Jason shit. But,
wow. I love going there for Freaky Jason shit. And rolling papers. And they do got CBD in there. I'll be I'll be getting my little CBD from there too.
Okay. Yeah. But those were the days.
Right.
But another person is state property. Would y'all have placed them?
State property.
They had the streets on lock at a point.
They did have the streets on lock. The state property was more of a record label though. Because it was
look at the albums.
But because the Diplomats was on there.
Yeah. And G Unit.
And G Unit was on there. You have to, if I would totally take the Diplomats out and put state property
in.
What about P. Diddy and the family?
No.
Put out 2 albums.
No. But the family just sounded good.
Yeah.
You know?
That one joint he did with Twister was kind of dope.
Nigga the Counter? That was hard.
Right.
What's up?
That was hard. With Genuine?
With Genuine, yeah.
Yeah. When I tell you how many times I used to play that,
wish it would have happened then. I just don't know. Yeah.
I think that was Genuine and Mario Wine.
Might have been.
Or what was the other dude? Carl Thomas?
Walking in the sunshine, gotta keep one man. Nigga, I've been shot at the stove mode.
Woo, yeah.
Like, God damn it,
I
love
told
that
that whole story.
Yeah,
like, if you listen to that song with headphones and your eyes closed, you can just watch the movie.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. That whole. I ain't even gonna lie. Twister wrote an amazing song.
Man.
Like nigga.
Yeah, he did.
I wish he would have gave it to somebody other than Puffy because it should have went further.
It should have been a single.
Did I just see it tag in?
It should have definitely been a single.
Man.
Did Timberland do the beat? Seemed like he did.
I think he did. Yeah.
I think he did.
That right there was hard.
Yeah.
And that whole intro was amazing. I got that real live shit from the front to back. To my people in the world, where the fuck you at? Where my niggas is at? Where my bitches is at? Where the fuck my niggas at? Where my bitches is at? I got that real live shit. Nigga, that shit was hard to me.
That's victory.
What the fuck we gonna do now?
Right.
So fucked up now.
Right.
Woo.
Right. I felt that in my soul.
I felt that too. I really felt that. I felt that, and man, listen. A little bit about my life. A lot of people know I used to always go to my sister's house every summer, and then what my sister would do is because she knew I was there. Even when I was a kid, she would go buy groceries. She would go like spend a lot, buy a bunch of people food stamps, buy $300-$400 worth of groceries.
Mm-hmm.
She knew my grandma taught me how to cook, and then she would be gone for the whole summer. Like she would go out of town, do whatever, and leave me with her kids. And that song, I used to listen to that motherfucker because like you got to think from like 12 to maybe 16. This is all I did was like raise kids in the summer. Like I didn't have I learned how to hustle because I was taking care of people.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what I'm saying. I didn't have no extra type of life. So that right there used to impact the shit out of me. Like I used to be 14, like, fuck we gonna do now? It's all fucked up now, like looking at my nieces and like they like, what the fuck is this nigga on? But I'm like, fuck we gonna do now? And I'm out there, nigga, running around 27th Street, nigga, selling soap, nigga, to get a real 8-ball on my mama. No bullshit. By myself, me and my cousin Mark, like real shit, like no lie. We was ganking niggas to get a real, know what I'm saying, to get a real 8-ball. Nigga, we was nigga motherfuckers that threw bottles at me. I done got hit with 2x4s, all that shit. Selling dummy dope at 27th on my mama.
They call me the Dun.
Yeah.
All right, so Glenn says Rich and Boy Big was in the video.
Yeah, Rich and Boy Big.
I can't remember the video though.
Thank you, Glenn.
And then he also says Timberlake and Magoo.
No way. No way.
Up jumps the boogie, the boogie jumps me.
All right, so
Magoo had some of the bullshit lyrics.
We gon' show you how we party.
Get up.
yeah, that wasn't because of Magoo. So all right, so do we have any final thoughts on the Billboard topic?
That was it.
That was mine.
All right, so that is our take on Billboard's top 50 groups of all time for hip hop. And yeah, that is the after show. So we will see you guys on the next episode, which is episode 87. If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So yeah, there's that. So bye.
Peace.